Hi students. So today we are going to see exercise 1.2. Before going to exercise 1.2, let us see some introduction. So first of all, we have to know about what is irrational numbers. In exercise 1.1 introduction, we would have seen what is rational numbers, isn't it? Rational numbers what is rational numbers? It is of the form P by Q. Okay, the number which can be represented in the form P divided by Q, where Q not equal to 0 is called as rational numbers, isn't it? Okay, so that we call that to be as rational numbers. So irrational numbers in the sense that a number which cannot be expressed is called as irrational number. A number which cannot be expressed in the form P by Q, where Q not equal to 0 is called irrational numbers. Okay, so root 2, root 3, all the root values, root 2, root 3, root 5. Okay, so root 2, root 3, root 5, root 4 is nothing but 2. Okay, so root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7. So all these values we call that to be as irrational numbers. These are some examples of irrational numbers. So irrational numbers in the root value. Now next we are going to see about the real numbers. So real numbers, it is nothing but real numbers. This contains both the rational numbers plus irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Okay. Yes. These are some introduction. Now let us move towards exercise 1.2. Okay. Exercise 1.2. First question. This is a true or false. In this first subdivision is every irrational number is a real number. So over irrational number real number சொல்றாங்க. So you just think of what will be the answer. So already we discussed that real numbers is nothing but rational plus irrational. Okay, the real numbers, it contains rational and irrational. So irrational numbers is of course a rational number. Okay, so the answer is true. Solution true. Since collection of all the real numbers is made up of rational and irrational. Okay, and irrational numbers. Is it clear? So every irrational number is a real number, because we say that real numbers is nothing but rational plus irrational. So every irrational is a real number. Next, second subdivision. Every point on the number line is of the form square root of m, where m is a natural number. So you just think of a number line. Okay, so ஒவ்வொரு பாயிண்ட் நம்பர் லைன்ல இருக்கிற ஒவ்வொரு பாயிண்ட் ரூட் m ஃபார்ம்ல இருக்கும். m வந்து நேச்சுரல் நம்பர் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. So just think of a number line. So this number line contains a positive value, negative value. So this is 0, -1, -2, -3, and here we have 1, 2, 3, all these values. Okay, so each and every point in a number line, it will be of the form root m, where m is a natural number. So first of all, what is natural number? Okay, natural number, it means that it starts from 1, 2, 3 and so on. All the positive values, it starts from 1, 2, 3 and so on, isn't it? That we call that to be as natural number. Having the negative values, but it does not belongs to natural number. Okay, so no negative number, this can be a square root of any natural number. Is it clear? If it is because natural number is positive values. நேச்சுரல் நம்பர்ஸ்ங்கிறது பாசிட்டிவ் வேல்யூஸ். ஆனால் ரியல் நம்பர்ஸ் ஒரு நம்பர் லைன் பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு நம்பர் லைனில் நெகட்டிவ் வேல்யூஸ் இருக்கும், 0 இருக்கும், பாசிட்டிவ் வேல்யூஸ் இருக்கும். ஸோ நெகட்டிவ் வேல்யூஸ் நேச்சுரல் நம்பர்ஸாக ஆகாது. ஸோ சொல்யூஷன் false because no negative number is made of no negative numbers can be no negative numbers can be the square root of any natural number. Okay. Next, third question. Every real number is an irrational number. So this is false because as we already discussed, real numbers is equal to rational numbers. Real numbers is equal to rational numbers plus irrational numbers. Isn't it? Real numbers is equal to rational numbers plus irrational number. So every real number is an irrational number. It is given that every real number is irrational. It is false. That is, if you just consider the number 2. 2 is a real number, but this 2, it is not an irrational number. Isn't it? 2 is not an irrational number. Is that right? If you just consider 3 is not an irrational number. Okay, so every real number is an irrational number is false. Solution false. For example, 2 is a real number but not an irrational number. Okay, so real number is nothing but rational plus irrational, but it is given that all the real numbers, every real numbers is irrational. It is false because it contains rational numbers also. So tell an example. If you just consider the number 2 is a real number but it is not an irrational number. Irrational number in the sense that it will be having root 2, root 3 like that. Okay, so the answer is false. Sum number 2. Or the square root of all positive integers irrational if not given example of the square root of a number that is rational number. So just read the question once again. Or the square root of all the positive integers irrational. So if you just consider the square root of all the positive integers, is it irrational? If it is not so, give an example. That is the meaning of the question. Okay, you just consider the number 4. If I taken the square root of 4, it is equal to 2. But 2 is not an irrational value. Okay, so the square root of all positive integers is not irrational. Okay, so this is a best example. The square root of 4 is equal to 2 and square root of 9 is equal to 3, where 2 and 3 is not irrational numbers. Okay, but in the question it is given that are the square root of all positive integers irrational? No. Okay, so the answer is no. For example, square root of 4 is equal to 2 is a rational number. 2 is a rational number. How can I say 2 is a rational number? I can write 2 as 2 by 1. So it is of the form P by Q. Okay, so 2 is a rational number, but it is given that it is irrational number. So the statement is false. Next, third question. Show that root 5 can be represented on the number line. So we are going to represent the root 5 in number line. Okay, so for that you just consider the Pythagoras theorem. So you know that in a right angle triangle, this we call that to be as hypotenuse. This we call that to be as adjacent side. This straight line is called as opposite side. Okay, so right angle triangle consider பண்ணும்போது கீழ இருக்கிற இந்த லைன் adjacent side சொல்லுவோம், இத opposite side சொல்லுவோம், இத hypotenuse னு சொல்லுவோம். Okay, so Pythagoras theorem படி square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Okay, so for example, if I say ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This we call that to be as Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so here root 5, if I just consider root 5 as hypotenuse, consider the triangle. If I consider root 5 to be as hypotenuse, okay, if I consider root 5 to be as hypotenuse, this will be 2, this will be 1. You just think of, so இந்த value 2 ஆ இருக்கும், இந்த value 1 ஆ இருக்கும். ஏன்னா Pythagoras theorem யூஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா root 5 square, root 5 square is equal to 2 square plus 1 square. root 5 square ங்கிறது என்ன 5, root 2 square ங்கிறது 2 square ங்கிறது 4 plus 1 which is equal to 5. So we can write root 5. Okay, so we are going to construct a right angle triangle in a number line. Okay, so for that you just draw a straight line and mark the measurements, that is 1 2 3 okay. So this is 0 minus 1 0 minus 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and so on. Okay, now we are going to take 2 centimeter. So 2 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter, so this length as the base, that is adjacent side, and we have 1 centimeter as a opposite side. So for that you just consider 90 degree. We are going to draw a perpendicular line. So a perpendicular line வரைய போறோம். So O இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல fix பண்ணி நம்ம ஒரு perpendicular degree, perpendicular angle, okay, perpendicular line 90 degree fix பண்ண போறோம். So draw a straight line. Now we have to make 1 centimeter as radius. So 1 centimeter radius fix பண்ணி நம்ம ஒரு arc cut பண்ண போறோம். One centimeter. Okay, so mark this to be as, this is O, this is A. Now join these points. So this is 2 centimeter, this is 1 centimeter, so this will be obviously root 5. Okay, so this will be obviously root 5. So measure this length, okay, measure this length. So from, and keep it in the point O, draw a line in the number line. Okay, so this value, that is, this is 2, listen, this is 2, and we got an arc in this point. So this point we call that to be as root 5. Okay, so thus we drawn root 5 in the number line. Is it clear? Generally root 5 அப்படின்றது என்ன 2 point something வரும் இல்லையா? So root 5 க்கு நம்ம எடுத்தோம்னா 2 point something value வரும் இல்லையா? So 2 point something ஆன்சர் கிடைச்சிருக்கா? So இந்த இடம் என்னன்னா நம்ம D ன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம். So So thus we drawn the number line.